I want to push myself to question things and look from different perspectives and really try to keep an open mind and everything. And I want to push others to do the same. Not that I want to control and have everyone be like me, but certain things, it's just like it's odd, you know, when you just only believe in what was in a specific, you know, release of one book, you know, one translation, one whatever. It's just odd. Like, just please, like, it's not. Well, actually, a lot of people would say that it's, you know, wrong to question anything in that way, but it's just like, I don't get it. Like, when you believe all these things, you believe in, like, the resurrection of anybody, you believe in heaven and hell, you believe these different things, different stories with, like, supernatural phenomena and everything, you know, like a talking snake or whatever, you know, all sorts of things. But you cannot, you know, oh, you know, somebody says, you know, I feel like I was born with a male body and a female soul. It's like, you're delusional. That's heresy. That's ridiculous. You need God. You need Jesus. Like, really? Is it that much? Just think about it. Think about it for a few minutes. Like, you, all these things that you were like, this is like definitely like reality. Certain things are just a little ridiculous, like, oh, evolution is fake. All these things, like, there's no way evolution exists. There's no way, like, that this planet has been around for as long as scientists say it has been, and existence has been going on this long and everything. Like, please question things. There's all sorts. I will say, you know, I'm agnostic, but I definitely have felt some weird things. I've had dreams that come true in reality. I've had like sporadic ESP that I don't have control of, different things, people connecting. I've had times with my friends in childhood where, you know, there was one time where me and my friend looked at each other and said the exact same thing at the exact same time. Weird shit. Like, we were like dumbfounded. Like, there are weird possibilities. There may be forces at work. So I'm not going to say your belief in God is, you know, ridiculous or anything. It's not. I'm not one of those people. I'm not like just like a set in stone atheist who has blind faith in that way. But nothing against that too. If you, I mean, people feel different things for different reasons. There's all sorts of people with different experiences, right? Some people haven't experienced the things that I have, or I haven't experienced the things they have. That's important to remember. But I'm just saying, there are so many possibilities, so many forces that may be at work. Now, I will say, if there are any gods, it's probably like some fucking Elder Scrolls situation shit, where some are doing some things, some are doing other things. Because there is no, obviously, like, I don't believe in one benevolent God, because that, at least that's omniscient and omnipotent, because, you know, you can't, you can say, like, oh, everything happens for like, God is, just, don't worry, everything will work out, but, like, tell that to, like, trigger warning, but tell that to children that are victims of sexual assault, tell that to children, innocent children, who have diseases, crippling diseases, painful diseases, like, no. There are certain, like, oh, but you'll be okay because heaven exists, like, I'm sorry, but, like, and I know a lot of people would be like, well, Adam and Eve, you know, that's the whole reason why there are so many issues on the, you know, it started off perfect. Well, then God's not the nicest dude, is he? Oh, somebody else's choices. And, you know, that's the whole thing. It's like, and a lot of Christians will say that too, be like, you know, we're all sinners, so, like, nobody's, you know, I'm not better than you. Yeah, exactly. Everybody makes, like, little mistakes and things, and people can work on them. So, nah, it's different when somebody's intentionally, mindfully doing things over and over and being a dick to people. But, like, and then just saying that, like, certain, like, being born a certain way is a sin in itself, you know, being attracted to people, like, acting like it's a choice, acting like all this stuff, like, oh, it's like you just defy yourself, defy your true self, and accept God, and just some weird stuff. I've got another video I've got planned for today, but I just wanted to sort of say that it's it's just weird when people are like, you know, this is a sin, different things, or it's like wrong. You shouldn't let, you know, there should not be Disney movies with gay characters and stuff. Like, it's like, to me, what you are doing is a sin. If you disown your child for being different from you, for supposedly being a sinner, if you're like, if you tell your child, like, you're gonna burn in hell for what you're doing, for your natural, that is a fucking sin, dude. Y'all are backwards, dude. Not everybody. I don't want to be too judgmental. I was, I actually love my family, and I've had different things, and they're accepting of me and everything, like, very much so. Like, well, I mean, my immediate family. I have some relatives that we do not see eye to eye, and there are some issues. But yeah, like, I did grow up, like, I was raised pretty strict. I had different forms of discipline, and we went to a Baptist church until I was, like, in middle school. And finally, like, I decided to stop going, but, because it wasn't for me. But I actually, like, when I was a kid, I was like that. I remember there was an arts and crafts thing where it's like, who's your favorite anything? Just, like, make this. And I was like, God is my favorite. I was really, like, when I was a kid, like, I was like, I've got to do this because this is what life is, different things. So it's like, it wasn't until, like, middle school that I was really like, I'm going to be everything that I truly am, you know? But anyway, just different things. I just wanted to point that out. Do you agree with it or do you disagree? I don't want to be a dick to people. There are all sorts of people, but when you're being a dick for your religion, it's not how it should be. You should not mistreat people and not accept people or tell them that, oh, you're inferior to me, you're a bigger sinner than I am, you need God. Don't do that. So that's when I feel okay talking about, against certain religious aspects when it's like people are being dicks, right? Yeah. I love you all, or I'm sorry, I love you, I hope you have pleasant times.